5 minutes.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Ms. Shearholtz, I just have a quick question for you. Have you ever run a business?
Right now, I'm the president of an organization that has around
a
50 FTEs.
No, I'm not talking corporation, a business. Have you ever taken a risk, invested, had shareholders you have to kind of deal with or look at your profit?
I have not, but as I said,
Okay.
I now run an
Okay,
organization with
thank
50
you.
FTEs.
Well, we're talking about business ownership here, and I'll just say this, because we do have people on the desk here that's experts in what they do for decades. A little bit of my history. And by the way, there's nothing wrong with government and business owner. Either one is okay. I think it's important to understand there's a need for both. I came into NFL after 10 years and started a business, and 9 years failed totally, big time. Went to being a security guard in a chimney sweep. I never ever thought about being a government worker. I did get back in the corporate environment and always had a business on the side as an independent contractor. The reason why, because I wanted a choice. I wanted to have control. I wanted to have that I can dream past another person's job. Do you think that being in your position, it would be healthy to listen to other business owners, what they think? Since, Ms. Spears, how long have you been in your profession?
I've been in this role 7 years, and 2 years prior running our congressional office.
Okay.
So nearly 10 years.
Okay. Franchise?
Yeah, I've been in the franchise world for 17 years in corporate America, running businesses for 30 years before that.
Okay. Heritage and your, Mr. Moore, how long have you been doing what you're doing?
I've run 3 nonprofits, so I have not run a private for-profit business.
Okay.
But I take your point. I mean, this is, one of the problems with the Biden administration. We did this famous study that came out 6 months ago that of the 75 top economic, financial, transportation, energy officials in the Biden administration, the average number of years of business experience, median number is 0.
Okay. I think I need to make a point. First, I want to shout out to every business owner out there that's taking a risk. For many people who don't understand our free market, our great society, our great country, our freedom is built on our middle class. Our middle classes are those folks who have empathy, they have a vision, they want a good name, and they look back and try to invest back in their community. That middle class is powered by business owners. The business owners and the middle class is what pays your salary, because it's the excess, it's the profit. I think when you talk about things like PRO Act, why don't you talk to the experts? I'm trying to understand how government workers get to this point where, because you're good at one area, you're experts at everything else. We're telling you that this country is built on business ownership, on taking risk. I've been a risk taker, and again, personalities, we have different personalities. Some are more risk averse. I happen to be one of those guys who like risk, because I think to get my dream, I'll have to take some more. So it's okay to not want to be a risk taker, but don't take away the dreams and hopes and choices for those who do. This country has always been built on business ownership, and we need to make sure we understand that the threat to our nation today is this mentality that we have this central force that knows everything and can dictate every single step in our lives in terms of what we do and what we don't do, what choice we have, what choice we don't, and we cannot afford to do that. I wanted to ask a real quick question, Ms. Akers. You state in your testimony there's over 790,000 franchise establishments employ 8.4 million workers. I want you to keep in mind, it's not government who hires these people. These are business owners. There are a lot of business and workers who serve millions of customers and help drive our economy. We need to ensure businesses like yours can expand, hire, and serve customers. As a franchisee, what specific regulations or policies do you believe are hindering your ability to address workforce challenges?
Well, the number one right now is the fear of the PRO Act going through, because we certainly won't be able to do anything with that. We give better benefits and pay to our staff than anybody else could regulate, and we will lose that impact if we do this, because it'll be a one-size-fits-all thing. And I thank you for what you're doing, Mr. Owens.
I'll say this. I'm so thankful the American people have given us an opportunity to stand for who they are. The Republican Conference stands for faith, family, the free market, and education. It's for risk takers. And I can promise you we'll do everything we can to make sure we do not allow this PRO Act, this anti-American, anti-free market PRO Act to go through. And we'll make sure we educate the American people. Let them know if you dream, go for it. If you want to work for government, go for it. But do not stop those who power the middle class. And with that,